Hi, everybody's showing up. Oh boy. Thought I'd come on a couple minutes early. I promised I would have this hat done today, and I am doing the join. Good morning. Yep, I have one side of the needles off, and I'll start the other side. Oh my gosh, look, everybody's coming in. Good morning. Can you hear me okay? I can't wait till I can use my phone because this always looks grainy to me. But you guys said that it's fine, and then when I watch it on the replay, it is fine. Good morning, Rhonda and Hope and Marianne. Oh, well, that's Marina, Brenda, and Lori, and Latoya, and Bev, Judy. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. Grab a cup. Join me. Give a couple of seconds before we get into some. Hi, Lori. Hi, Granny D. It's 6:55 there, and you got up to watch me? Hi, Ravini and Nancy. Hi, Catherine. Watching how to knit videos. Yeah, I do that too. I'm just going to put these last couple of stitches in here and get this off the needle so I can show you it finished. We're going to do my D-Stash giveaways on the live from now on. So there will be a D-Stash today. And good morning, Deb. And if there's enough people here, I might do a second one. I might do something completely my style. I want to remind everybody that the scavenger hunt will be drawn this week. There'll be 2 separate drawings, and they will be on my last couple Vlogmas videos. So make sure you go to Vlogmas 30 and Vlogmas 31 and put in some comments for that giveaway. Okay, there it is. I'm off the needles. So I managed to get this hat finished. I'll sew it up tighter later, but there's the hat. I finished it. And you know what? This Twizzler works very well in knit. Holy cow. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Kim. Oh, my girls are dressed in blue this morning. So that is the newest Ross hat. This is called the Starting Grid, and it comes out to be a very nice texture. And that's the top. It's not completely tightened up. I'll tighten it up in a few minutes, but I'd rather talk to you guys than do this. So the winning December Twizzler went to Judy. She's here today. Hi, Judy. So you're going to love this, what did I do with it? This Twizzler yarn. It's a Premier. It was my spotlight for December. All of you know that. I know most of you. Good morning, Karen. So I am done with the knit hat too. So that's good. I'm glad. Thrilled. So what are we doing for January's hats, and more hats? Well, we are doing Premier Woods in Chipmunk. I haven't cast anything on yet. I wanted to get the red one done. So this will be the spotlight yarn for January. It is 100% acrylic. It's pretty soft. And Mirror Woods is what it's called. And it comes in, most of the colors are like this, where they are quite busy. So, who's doing the pineapple Afghan? Let me know who's doing that and who's having fun with it. I could do that. Absolutely. I do put buttons on hats all the time. Oh, it is sold out. Oh, well, I'm sorry. So most of you are going to do this Afghan? This pineapple Afghan. Later on today, I will I will link the pattern below because it's free, or you can get it from my Facebook page because the post is up. This is going to be a yearly make-along. Make one square for this pineapple Afghan per month 2021, and put your progress photos into that post, and then we will have progress random drawings. Now, I know that there are some of you that don't read a pattern, and I wanted to address that today. I do many make-alongs. And for you, Christina, you have entered in several of them. This time, because you can't read a pattern, you may not be able to do this one, but I still want to keep it to this pattern because it challenges those that are ready to go to that point. I don't want to always do easy ones. So that's what I wanted to let you know about. You're going to have other things coming up. I'm doing some February make-alongs soon, but I'm going to start them soon so you'll have your products done for Valentine's Day. So look for those. They will be coming up. But anybody that is having trouble with this pattern, Lori Gray, no, she got it. She just needs to stop watching that porn. We know it's an inside joke. But yeah, if you're watching TV and you're not paying attention to some of this, you know, it's repetitive and you can easily lose count. So we know. I'm laughing because we were really it is quite hilarious to join some of our knit nights. I'm telling you, I would like to be able to do that with more of you, like a Zoom or something, but this is the best thing at the moment. Yes. What I was talking about was I am going to be doing mine in one color, and this color is a cream tweed. So here's my finished square. Now it does not quite feel like a square when you do this, but it does work itself flat after a while. But now what I was saying was, like, I'm going to do it in one color. So I'm like looking for you guys to show me how great it can be in different colors. And so Lori asked me, she said, well, what do you mean by that? So I was thinking that if you did this inside one color, then you changed and did your pineapples all the way out to, like, say right there, and then you changed again and did like maybe three, like, well, okay, so your pineapple is here, so you would start about here and do like the same color you did in the middle out here on the edge, and then that would be your border color, and that would be the color you sewed it together with. It would like be contrasting. So hi, Frida. So that's what I meant about different colors, but you could play with it because you're doing, like, say 12 squares. You could do like 4 one color and or 4. You could do like 12, divide it like 4 different colors, or do 6 one color and 6 a different color. There's many possibilities, but I'm excited to see how many different varieties that we can come up with. So that's another challenge, to see what you can do that's different from everybody else. So hi, Reggie. Hi, Cynthia. And Pastel Dreams, what's your name in real life? Because I've been watching you comment on all my videos and I don't know your name. So anyway, that is also up there. So my square is in the post. And what I was suggesting is, if you were a visual learner, you might be able to blow this up and you could actually see my stitches and figure out the pattern from that. Might help you. But last night there was a couple of questions, and I went on a video chat with a couple different girls and helped them through a couple of the rows, and I've been binging you. Yes, a lot of you have been binging me. I have hit 5,000 watch hours during Vlogmas, so that's really amazing. That is, I really thank you all for that. Yeah, that might help you with that. So what I was trying to accomplish was a vintage look, and I think with this colorway that I have, in fact, Deb, moderator Deb Murray, she is also using this exact same colorway. So we're going to have an heirloom together that matches. But I'm going to give mine to my daughter for Christmas. That's okay, Reggie. That is absolutely okay. Also, I don't want to get off that subject completely. So if you have any more questions about that, that make along, by all means, email me or whatever. Yeah. So another little tidbit that I wanted to make sure I talked about on this show today was a lot of people like to do temperature afghans, and they'll be starting them now. So I just wanted to let you know that my opinion on the temperature afghan is very low, but I don't do one, but I'm actually sort of doing one, because when I started my scrap afghan, I'm using the Navajo pattern, and you could adapt this pattern absolutely no problem to a temperature afghan. And that's why I wanted to bring it up. So this Navajo afghan is done one row across. You start at one side with a piece of fringe and you go across and end on the other side. And that's why it would be perfect for a temperature afghan. You could do one row a day for the temperature, and that would, that would come out perfect. It doesn't matter what size you do, you can just pick your size. So I just thought I would, definitely share that idea with you, because I think it's a great idea. And I do need to do a row a day. And I'm not gonna write up a chart of colors for temperature, but I'm just gonna keep doing my scraps. But yeah, that was my vintage from last year that I haven't finished, but it's an ongoing thing. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Brenda. So I hope that helps you if you decide to do a scrap gan. And if you do, let me know. I want to see them. And that's another thing. Anytime that you post anything in my group on Facebook is absolutely fine, unless it's not fiber related. But if you post something, like say you post a hat, oh, look at my hat, that's fine. But don't forget to also post it in the hats so you're entered. So I was just letting you know. Yeah, Lord, that's true. Mm. Hi, Linda. Hi, Irene. Everybody's here. I was going to say that if I ended up with 40 people, I was going to do a little special giveaway today. I've already talked about all of the subjects that I wanted to, except for one. So this is going quick. It's already 17 minutes. Boy, it doesn't take long, does it? It doesn't take long. So I was going through Facebook the other day and an ad came up for the crochet magazine, and I brought out this old one. And the reason why I did was it's not really old. It's the winter 2021. And we had looked at this when it came, which was like October. And you know what? I forgot about the gnome that was in this book. So the crochet with the exclamation point has a gnome in it. I didn't even know that. So I do have a pattern for a full entire gnome. And I know that all of you are going to say, do it, do it, do it. Mm-hmm. Maybe I will. So I didn't even know that he was in there. Yeah, that would be, you know what else, Lori, is I was thinking, you know how they have, like for instance, the cakes, you have like 12 different colors of cakes in something like the candy shop or the ombres, that would work. So you would take, like 12 of these ombres, okay? Let's just mandala ombres, just for instance. And you do a pineapple square in every single color of an ombre. Can you imagine what that would look like? I mean, that would be really cool. Hi, Sandy. Hi, everybody. So yeah, somebody do that. Somebody decide to do it in ombres, because I would love to see that, and let me know, because that sounds cool. So I want to show you the yarns I brought out today. Now, these yarns were offered up for the D-Stash last week. Dancing Baby Yarn Art. This colorway, no, it didn't have a colorway. It just says lot number. They're beautiful. And LaToya's doing it in the ombre. But is she doing it in more than one color? I don't think so. I think you're doing it in that orange and pink, right? Which I'm trying to remember what color you told me that was. And I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyway, today's D-Stash is going to be this 2 skeins of this Dancing Baby because no one claimed this. So that's what today's D-Stash is. Tranquil. LaToya's doing it in Mandala Ombre Tranquil. So it's got orange and pinks in it. But her whole blanket is going to be that. And you know what? Even before she started, her mom says, I want it. How funny. Her mom loves everything that she makes even before she gets it done. The issue, Frida, was the winter 2020. So it was just this last one, winter 2020. The spring one came out last week, and I looked at it with you guys. Sandy says, just send it to her. Also, on there was a stitch marker, and it is a Christmas bells. So that's going to be included in today's D-Stash, too. Bev says she has a new baby sweater she wants to try. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lori, that's a great idea. Use your scraps because that'll be cool, too. It's going to turn out to be amazing. By the end of the year, we're all going to have. And, you know, if you can't start right away, you can always start in a couple months and catch up. That's the nice thing about it. One of the things I'd like to ask you is, do you have any suggestions for a Valentine's make-along? I'm going to be doing 2 of them, 1 knit and 1 crochet, and I have yet to finish up the pose for those. So I'm looking for some advice on what you would like to see in the, like, should I do it let you choose what you want to do, or just do a theme like red, or should I pick a pattern? What would be the best idea? A garland of crochet hearts. That's cute. You could do that. Kim says we hit 40 and then some. So, yeah, okay, well. Hi, doing Native Wind. That's Margaret. I remember now. Hi, Margaret. Placemats. All right. My daughter uses placemats. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. Broken heart symbols. Those are fine. They could be red. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you could always double dip between Ella and me. That's absolutely fine. What you cannot do is double dip between my hats and something else or anything that I'm running. I try to make you make something instead of, you know, so. I did a Grafgan once, but I don't have to do these. You do. You do the challenges. I do some of them. Okay. So look for that. I will be putting out a Valentine's absolutely chocolate chip. And what else do we like? Oh, you know what? What flavor was it? Raspberry cheesecake ice cream. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, I did. I did a Grafkin. It was a cow. You guys are remembering. And I do want to do the horse. I'm going to have to buy the horse and do it. So let's go ahead. It's halfway through the show. And I am going to mark the chat like Reggie taught me to do. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to comment now Christie's Closet. Everybody who wants to try and win this yarn from Yarn Art, comment below Christie's Closet, and I'm going to pick a winner for this D-stash today. And what we're going to do is my beloved friend over on the West Coast, she knows who she is. She's going to ask the lady Alexa to pick a number between 1 and 40. And we are going to find out who's going to win this D-stash. You guys are wonderful. I am so glad I met all of you. And there's going to be more to meet, I'm sure. By the way, Kim, up in the corner of the thing, it has a timer. So I can actually look up there and see it. Okay, I'm going to mark it again. And ask him to please ask Alexa to give us a number. And Deb, can you help us count? And Lori, can you help us count to see who the winner is? You have only seen, I don't know, did you see all of it? Did I give you a completely? Yeah, you can definitely do washcloths with hearts on them for Valentine's. Okay, the number is going to be 19. 19. So Deb and Lori, count from the mark to number 19 and let me know who it is. Now, I do have to ask you, if you do not live in the United States, please choose someone that you know that lives in the United States to receive physical prizes from me, because it's nice to give them away, but I cannot afford to ship overseas. Yeah, I think we talked about the live chat before. I'm hoping everybody. Okay, so was it Cynthia? Everybody? Everybody agrees that it was Cynthia? So Cynthia, if you send me a message, I will send you out this beautiful yarn art. I got these from Hobium. She says no. I think you probably did win. I'm going to let the girls tell me. She says she got Lori. Well, Cynthia, you know what? If you're lagging or you're on top chat, there's a chance. Okay, all right, okay. We have to go by the moderators. We have to go by the moderators. That's who does this. So Cynthia is fine with it, I am sure. She understands, and that Lori Armstrong is actually the winner. So because we're up to 40, we will be doing another one before I get off. I will be doing another giveaway. So don't run away. So congratulations. And we didn't know for sure if Lori Gray could count up to 19. Now, don't forget that this is a D-stash. That means chances are there's going to be yarns that you've never heard of. There's going to be yarns that you don't want. There's also going to be yarns that you're not going to be able to buy more of. So if I do have a yarn on the D-stash show that you don't want, don't enter. She watched Sesame Street last night, and count helped her learn how to count to 7. She finally got her pineapple square done, and she entered it into the post. So okay, so I want to go back to my Vlogmas for a moment. You're welcome, Lori. Vlogmas was a freaking riot. Okay, we have a scavenger hunt. Now I'm going to do this again. I'll be the scavenger hunt queen, because I love to, do all kinds of crazy things. And all of you have been such good sports. You are really, really nailing it. There are people that have just about got all of the answers now. Maybe one number off, and that's all. And I know which numbers they are. But the greatest part of it, 16 inches, Nightingale. The greatest part of the scavenger hunt for me is that you guys are actually watching my videos and at least trying to figure out how many times that I actually said halo. So if you don't have the right answer, I would not worry, because I'm going to go ahead and draw and see what you actually said, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I would love to have some stitch markers from you, Lori, because every time somebody sends me something, it is so important to me to say to myself, I got this from this person, I got that from this person. Once in a while, I will share something like that on, like in one of the prizes or something like that. And then I will say to, so-and-so made this, and they donated it or whatever. So yes, absolutely, Lori. In fact, Latoya made these, I believe, and I don't think she's been making stitch markers for long, but look at that. That's not hard to do, I don't think. I mean, I made a couple, right? So I really hope that you all loved that scavenger hunt, to make it completely different than other people's. And I will be revealing all of the items in both of these, reindeer and North Pole, on the night that I pick the winners for that. And they will be the 4th and the 5th. So the 30th will be pulled on the 4th, and the 31st will be pulled on the 5th. Okay, Irene. $45 people in the room, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, it was a little bit hard, but I don't want to make things easy all the time, right? So how many of you are Outlander fans? Hands up. Who likes Jamie? Who likes Claire? Claire, meet Claire. How many are you Outlander fans? Okay, thanks, Lori. Thank you very much. I think that'll be one of the things I will put in to the year-long make-along. How's that, Lori? All right, I'm seeing a lot of hands up for Outlander. Okay, well, I love it. I love Outlander very, very much. Obviously, a lot of you know that. If you haven't seen it, they are getting ready to do season 6, I believe it is. And what we need to let you know, the people that haven't seen it, is that in the show, when they were doing the Outlander show, they used a lot of knit and crochet items because that was the thing back then in those times. And as you're watching it, you're seeing cowls and you're seeing wraps and sweaters and boot cuffs and all kinds of knitted items, and it's so fun. And I'm trying to make things that are Outlander inspired, not necessarily taking other people's patterns and making them exactly, but adapting my other patterns with colors that make it look like it could be on that show. So yeah, and so I did buy the Outlander book that just came out a month or so ago from Amazon. You can find this on Amazon. I have looked through it. I have actually not made anything out of this one yet. And then the other one, somebody asked me in one of my videos what was the other book that I bought, and I could not find that comment to put a link to it, so I will show it here. It's called Highland Knits. It's inspired by... How you doing, Charlie? So that was also found on Amazon. I was gifted this for my birthday from Deb, but I know that's where she found it, and there's a link there. So there's a lot of inspiration here. These are pretty much knitted. So these don't have crocheted ones in them. So I'm not going to be constantly knitting, but some of the stuff that I do will be from here. However, I have a surprise today. I said if I made 40 people in the room that I was going to give away something else. So I brought out some yarn, and I was inspired by the color of this to give it away to you with Outlander on the brain, okay? So what I did was I brought it out. It's Isaac Mizrahi. It's got a sparkle. It's a bulky 6. And the color on this is almost like a gold, but Oh, let's see. It says it's got 77% acrylic, 15% metallic, and 127 yards of it. So what I thought is I would give 3 of these so you would be able to make a cowl out of it. And so what's the color? Okay, so it's called Carlton. The color does not reflect the actual color. Carlton has nothing to do with gold. So what I thought is I would add a stitch marker to this. So let's get one of my daisies out because that's what I want to give you. And where is the little bag? Okay, here it is. Yeah, it is. It's very sparkly. It's a gold sparkle through there. So what I was going to do is give you 3 of these and a pattern. Let's go with green this time. This is one of my daisies. I'm going to put one of them on there. Well, hi. I hope you would subscribe. That would be nice. Hi. It's my first time doing a live. Today's my premiere. Christie's D-Stash. Okay, so I'm going to put one of them on there. There's going to be 3 of these. And a pattern from the Lion Brand website. It's inspired by the Sassenach Heartwarming Infinity Cowl. This is a crocheted one. How cool is that? Only 49 in the room. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to add this pattern to this little giveaway here. I got to get the third one. It was a little bit far away. Okay, so you're going to get 3 of these babies, a pattern to make Claire's cowl in crochet, and then a stitch marker, one of my daisy stitch markers with green as a colorway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark the chat again. And this time, everybody who wants to win this, write Outlander. Comment below Outlander. Make sure you have it on live chat at the top, not top chat. And this will be sent to a United States address. So don't enter if you don't know anybody to send it to. Okay. How fun is that? So I'm going to be probably also incorporating an Outlander inspired challenge to all of you soon. I am not sure exactly when, but you betcha looking out for it because I love Outlander and I want to share that with you. And so look at you guys. There's like 50 of you here. I can't believe it. That is awesome. That is just awesome. Okay, the chat has slowed down just a bit. And only one of your words, Outlander, is going to count. So there's no need to put more than one in there. And I'm going to mark. Okay, so she's got yarn. Write the word Outlander and we'll be good. It is on Netflix, I do believe. Okay, I am going to mark it again. And Miss Kim, can you please ask that Alexa to give us a number between 1 and 48 We'll find out what that number is in a minute, and we'll find out who won that beautiful little kit. Thank you very much, Stephanie. So has everybody been watching the 12 Days of Gnomes that I'm doing with Stephanie? Number 8, Kim says. Okay, girls, go back and look and see who number 8 is and let me know. We were going to wait for the unanimous vote between the moderators. Oh, yeah, Jan, you're going to love it. Well, a warning should go up that it's why we jokingly say that we're watching porn, because when you watch the Outlander, it can be a little bit, it's not for children. Let's just say that. Okay, so you are watching the Gnomes, the 12 Days of Gnomes. And the reason why I asked you that is because yesterday's video, day number 8 of the Gnomes, I cried on camera. So which Sandy won? I'm sure that you know who you are, but it's left is right, Sandy. See that, Sandy? Every time you join me in something, I end up mailing you something. All right, high five. Send me an email. I'll get it right out to you. Hey, Jill, you're late for the pate, but that's okay. That's okay. You're here, and that's all that counts. I think somebody's in my driveway. Yep, every Sunday morning. This should be every Sunday morning. Unless something comes up, and then Jan says she can handle the porn. Hi, Judy. Hi, Judy. Well, I have to tell you that I think I might be doing this kit again. I have a little bit more of it. So maybe next Sunday I'll do it again. You have to remind me. Thank you all for joining us today. Does anybody have any more questions on any of the Kales or any other advice you would like to give me? So, but before I get off the subject of the Gnomes, I would like to tell you that if you have not watched the Gnomes, you should, because we're going to have a giveaway. And I'm going to show my Gnomes while I'm talking about it, because what the heck, why not? Now, this is what is nice about these Gnomes. There is a big 3-inch circle in here, which means that this towel is whole. You can take it out and use a different towel and change this to white or whatever you want. I will do it next Sunday. Yes, I'm planning on doing it every Sunday, unless something comes up. So this is number 1. I mean, not number 1. It was number 4. This was number 3, I believe. Thanks, guys. Ugh. Okay, and then I'll tell you in a minute there, Linda. This was, I believe, number 1, and this was number 2. So why I'm showing them is because what's going to happen is that Stephanie and I are offering a giveaway, and you will get to choose any one of our gnomes. Any one that she has made, any one that I have made. And all you're going to have to do is comment. How cool is that? Okay, so let's get back to the questions. Debbie, I'm looking for you to help me with the questions if I miss any. One of the questions that was asked was, when you get 6 bulky yarn, why do I like to knit with it better? Let me tell you, when I didn't knit, I have never started knitting before. I crocheted with 6 bulky, and it was so tight and stiff. And I thought, this is killing my hands. It's just killing me. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the material it made. And I didn't like the fact that my hands were hurting. So the day that I got my first Outlander book and I read through it, I said, oh my gosh, I haven't knit very long. But here's a real quick pattern. It's a cowl, and it requires 6 bulky yarn. So went ahead and grabbed out some 6 bulky, and you know what? I'm going to get that cowl. I think I have it out here. Maybe not, but I think I do. No, I don't. Of course not. Okay. Oh well, I put it in the storage for in storage bins. Anyway, so I made the cowl in knitting out of the 6 bulky, and what happened? It wasn't stiff. The material was so cushiony, and it was perfect. And I said, well, I guess I gave away half of my bulky 6 because I didn't like it. And now I'm starting to buy it again because I'm buying it to do those bulky cowls with. So that's that answer. Any other questions? And I do have some new yarn to make those cowls with, so I'm going to be making one. In fact, what do I have? I have something. Oh yes, I have 2 different Outlander inspired cowls going. This is a button cowl I'm doing in crochet. So if you haven't seen that, I haven't given it any love this weekend yet, but I will. And that is the Glorious Granny shawl by a tutorial by the Fiber Spider, and I'm doing it in Outlander inspired colors. So it's going to be a button cowl, or however big I end up doing it. And then the other one is in this one, and this one is knitted, and I'm using a bulky 5, I believe. This one is a tweed, charcoal tweed, and it is Charisma Loops and Threads. And is it a 5? Yes, this is a 5. And so I am just doing knit, that's all. I'm just doing 40 stitches of knit, and then I'm going to make a button cowl out of it when I get done. And that's my other inspired by Outlander item I'm doing. Hi, how are you, Lynette? Thank you for coming in. Just about getting wrapped up here. Thank you all for coming. The size needles on this is a 9mm. Any other questions before we go? We're down to 5 minutes. Yep, 9 millimeter. I'm using my Hayas because I got a couple of. Remember when the discontinued yarn company when it's going out of business? Well, they had a whole bunch of Hayas listed for $1 a pack, and I didn't even knit yet, but I bought them anyway. And guess what? I still have them. So, yeah, those are 9 millimeter. The 4-inch ring will probably work, but you're going to have to just go a little bit longer so that your gnome hits just right at the edge of the edge of the ring. So you're just barely hiding the ring, just comes to the edge. But yeah, I don't see why not. You probably should wait until a little bit when the ring fits up in there, then add it. I mean, you can adapt it easy enough. Yeah, I do actually. I haven't used straight needles all that much, but when you can't move the needle that much, and see, you can move these and you can get down into stuff. And of course, these are Chigus, but again, these are the same way. They are so adapty. And I've been doing a lot of flat items like this with my circulars because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I know. I did get a heck of a deal. I only got a couple pairs because that's all they had. I would have gotten more if I knew I needed them for giveaways. I would have gotten more. But yeah, this if you can get circulars, you can use them for everything because a lot of the like the Hayas and the kits that you get, they'll have a stopper, so you can use 2 cables and put stoppers on the end. So that's another way of not having the straight piece on one. But I don't know any different because I just started. So yeah, it does. They are really, really light. So I mentioned something in the Vlogmas about maybe making Christmas ornaments all year long, and a whole bunch of you said that they liked that idea. So I am going to do that, and the reason why is because we have a little thing we're going to do with ornaments, and so I need to make a couple up. 40 stitches for that cowl I'm using, yes. Oh my gosh, Lori, I didn't think of that. Well, the very first needle I ever bought and I liked the best for learning was not the Chigu. The Chigu are great now because I am not struggling to learn the stitch. Now I'm struggling to learn the pattern. So what I suggest is a bamboo, a clover bamboo fixed, and they stick just enough for the beginner to enjoy learning how to knit. The Line Brand cowl pattern is called Sassenach Heartwarming Infinity Cowl. And I don't know if it's still up there. I know it was. It says 2000 and I can't read it. 15 maybe? Yeah, 2015. I would definitely, well, Walmart has some that are they're like, they're wooden. They're very close. They're very close to what I learned on. But the fixed, as far as the joins, are a little bit better. But again, yes, once you get past the first couple hats and the first couple washcloths, then going to the chai goo is a dream. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, yeah. Frida did use a 4-inch circle for her gnome. And is anybody else going live at 11 o'clock? Because I am over an hour and I don't want to keep you girls. Knitter's Pride, I have those too, and I like those. I have 2 different ones. I also have Premier. I love those too. The birch ones are awesome. I really like them. I like them for baby items. They just are the right size for my hands. My hands are very small, and my chai goos are the short 4-inch, and they are perfect. And some of the others that I have. But the one Knitter's Pride is a little bit longer. I think they're a 5 or a 6. So I have a little bit of trouble with them, but I'm working through it. I have a big sweater I'm doing that are on the Knitter's Pride, and you have to make sure that the deluxe anyway, that you have them tightened right down with the key, because mine came apart and I was having a heart attack about it because I'm such a new knitter and that I didn't know. Okay, so we're going to have to say goodbye. And I'm hoping that everybody enjoyed this, and I will see you all tonight in Vlogmas. Because I'm still going. I got 4 more days or something like that. All right. Thanks for everybody for coming. And I will see you guys later on tonight, like I said. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye, Lori, Maribel, Ravini. Bye, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye, Reggie. Bye, you guys. Bye, Judy. Bye, Cynthia. Karen.